Hello, everyone, and welcome to another live trading session. Today is Wednesday, May the 8th, and we are doing an early trade today. And early trade means we are going ahead of our schedule. As you recall from a couple of days ago on Monday when we did the trade, we said our next scheduled trade is on Thursday, and today is Wednesday. And the reason we're doing it is because our buying power is low enough to where we are okay for an early trade, and that's an optional thing, part of the strategy. But I've decided to go ahead and do it because today market is slightly down. Of course, it can go further down. That's always the case, regardless of where the market is. But given that we have a very low buying power, very low delta, theta, everything is low. We're gonna go ahead and put another trade on, and then reset the schedule. So instead of doing another trade tomorrow, we'll see what the sheet will tell us probably early next week. But let's take a look. I just recorded these metrics. So the VIX is pretty low. Our Netlick is slightly up. Our buying power is very low at 1390. So we're good to go. So we're just going to place a standard trade as we would normally. And to do that, we like to kind of go half the size of the weekly target premium, which is around $1,000. So we're looking somewhere in the neighborhood of $500. Now, again, this is not really strict. I could go for $300, do trades more often. I could go for $600, $700, do it less often. But I don't want to go over $1,000 too much, because I want to be able to place a trade at least once per week. So let's see what the market is giving us. And given the low VIX, we are still looking at around 12 delta for the time being. So we'll go to MES. We simply go to trade, and we're going to go to 100 days, being closest to optimal given the low VIX. And let's take a look at around 11 delta, because we don't have 12, but we have 11. We have 13 as well. But let's see what we can get here. If we go with, usually we go with 4 lately, so that gives us 540 or so, and that's fine. We can do that. We have different options. You see, we can go a bit higher and maybe even do less trades, do 3 and go for a little bit under 500. We could do that. We could go a little bit down and go for more contracts, like 4 or maybe even 5. But we might as well use this 11 delta and just go with four contracts and go somewhere in this neighborhood. So let's see if we can collect the full amount. Actually, as we are speaking, the market is going slightly down. Now it's minus 0.12, and it was minus 0.17 just a minute ago. So you can see right here that it's going down. Now it may continue to go down, it may turn around, we don't know. But okay, let's try and lock this up with 4 contracts, see what we can get. We may have to change this slightly, replace, and go down a quarter. This is gonna fill for sure. Yeah, it is. And then as usual, we'll take a look at the math here. Where's my calculator? There you go. So very simple. We got 27 for each contract, and we got 4 of them. And then we use a multiplier 5 and get 540. So this is what we collected, and then simply times 0.2, we get 108. So again, we're looking for about 100 wide, roughly. Could be a little bit, could be 125 or something, but 100 is just fine. And then we want to spend just around 100, leave a little bit extra for the fees and commissions. So let's see what we can do. We'll go to 84 or 72, either one will do. Let's take a look at 72 just to see what we can get there. And let's try this. And now we already have one here, so let's try this. This is a little bit too expensive, so we could go maybe right here. This is 90. This is actually perfect, so we'll just go with this. Hopefully we can get it closed close to this. Let's see if we can just get this done, and not. So we go to activity, quickly replace, go up a little bit, and this is going to close at 18.25. Okay, and let's record this. Oh, and to do that, we go to YOTS. This is trade 64, MES, and today's date. And VIX was at 13.24. And okay, 11 delta. We've been doing 11 delta for a while now. We done strike 47.50. So 47.50, and it was 100 days, and we got paid 27 for 4 of them, and that's it. And then we go back to our not back, we go to our put debit spreads. We can move this a little bit to the right. So MES and the strikes, and let's take a look. So 5100 in 72 days. So 5100 with 5,000, and this was with what did I say, 74 days. Just want to double check. 70 no, 72 days. I'm sorry, 72 days. Let's do 72, and let's see, and we paid 18.25. So minus 18.25, and we did one of them. So 91.25 total. Everything is recorded. Everything is in here. Now this was 64. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. So if we go right here, we can just group this and call it 64. So NP for NP for naked puts 64, and this one we're gonna group as PDS, PDS 64. So that's now done, and then we can also put our, where is it, 64 right here. So we can right click here, go for close at profit, we go for 60, we click full, we change it to GTC, click send, boom, we're done there. And let's take a quick look at our open position, see if ever anything is close to being closed. And maybe this one is this is the closest one. So we're only 1.5 short of closing. So if the market continues up, this might close pretty soon. Otherwise, obviously not. We don't have any naked puts here. So this is all put debit spreads right here in this expiration. And obviously, given the market going up, this is now slowly decaying, but is there for a few more days to provide some protection and grind down income. And so let's take a quick look here. All right, we look pretty good. This is one standard deviation. We're a little bit or breaking even at a little bit over 1.5, but yeah, we have a little bit of a protection hump in here. And then what else can we do? We can take a look at the metrics here and re-record them now with updated numbers. So delta, theta, and all of that. So 54.46, 54 and 46. Oops, what am I doing? 54 and 46. And our buying power should be a little bit higher now since we put on another trade. Sometimes you need to refresh this. So 16.8, 16.8. So that's still pretty low, obviously. So if we wanted to, we would still be eligible for another early trade. So we'll just monitor if the market goes down and presents itself with a nice opportunity to do an extra early trade. We can consider that. We don't want to overdo that either. We don't want to concentrate too many trades in a short period of time, but it's an option. And given that we collected 540, we're looking for the next scheduled trade on Monday. But let's see how Friday looks, and we'll go from there. And any questions, guys? By the way, if for you people watching the video on YouTube, please, if you find it useful, like it, subscribe it if you're not our subscriber, and you might consider joining our Discord with a link down in the description below. You get the trading sheet, the trading spreadsheet, trading plan, and you can participate in these live trading sessions. But that's all I have. If there is no questions, have a fantastic rest of the day, and I'll see you soon.